Hey guys, welcome back to Aaron in the Audience. Today we are going to be talking about something a bit different. Actually not that different, just a couple of TV shows. For those of you who didn't know, Apple TV Plus launched on Friday. Yes, this is the first weekend of Apple's new streaming service. So their content at the moment is pretty small, and they're going to be adding new content for every month. There's going to be new content getting added. So on launch, there was about, 9 TV shows and 1 documentary film added. And there's going to be more added at the end of November and then again at the start of December. But today we're going to be talking about the morning show. If any of you have been following sort of since the launch of Apple TV Plus, sort of synopsis about the show. Show stars Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon and Steve Carell. Sort of from the moment the show starts, you get a sense of what is going to happen, what the show wants to sort of explore, and mainly that is sexual harassment in the entertainment industry and sort of the Me Too movement and sort of the causality of that. So the moment the show starts, we're immediately thrown into Steve Carell's character being fired from a co-anchor of the morning show for sexual misconduct in the workplace. And then really after that, the story follows sort of how that affects Jennifer Aniston's character. So she plays a character called Alex, who has been co-anchor with Steve Carell's character Mitch for 15 years. So it really plays on the impact it has on her. Because people are looking at her to sort of ask the questions about how she couldn't notice what was going on, and she's sort of really trying to find her feet within the world that's now created. We also find out that the network were planning on replacing her, and were sort of grooming other females to take her position because they wanted sort of a younger model. So again, I think that explores another side of sort of the sexist attitudes that have become apparent in the entertainment industry. So that's sort of the two linear storylines that we follow, is her battling with sort of trying to keep her job, but also the fallback of sort of Mitch's character and the sexual misconduct claims. In the first 3 episodes, we do, but not in a sort of any moments of depth, get to interact with Steve Carell's character. He is very much sidelined. We get to see him sort of comment on what's going on in the world after him, but also being angry and upset about not given the chance to sort of tell his side of the story. So this whole time he's been accused and then immediately fired, but he has never once given the chance to explain his actions or his side of the story. And he's often sort of talking about how he's never done anything without consent, and it's never been rape or it's never been anything beyond, I want to be careful with my words, anything that he thinks constitutes the actions that have been taken. I imagine these will be explored in the episodes to come, but very much at the moment he is blinded by the fact that all the women he has been with have apparently consented. So we see him really trying to find an outlet to share his side of the story and people not wanting to share it, which I think sort of draws sort of parallels to the Me Too movement. It's sort of, and I don't want to discredit the Me Too movement at all, absolutely not, but we very rarely in these arguments or in these accusations get to see or hear the counterpart side. And I think that's what this TV show is trying to explain, that obviously any accusation of sexual misconduct or sexual assault or rape should be taken 100% seriously, and the right action should be taken, but should they be done in such a public way that the man has no chance, or using the man in the context of this TV show, but should the person with the accusations against them sort of have a witch hunt brought up against them without being able to defend himself, without being able to be taken to trial, in a sense that they're sort of guilty before any investigation's been done. So I think that's going to be one of my favourite angles of this TV show, is just seeing how they explore that, because obviously they want to explore it in a way that sort of still holds integrity, but also, even though it is a fictional story, does and probably will draw parallels from stories from real life. Mm-hmm. On the flip side of the TV show, we are introduced to Reese Witherspoon's character. She plays a character called Bradley. She is a reporter, sort of a field reporter from a small-time news show, sort of from Midtown America. We first meet her really at a protest against the opening of a coal mine, and she gets very passionate after one of the counter-protesters, someone who's for opening a coal mine, pushes her cameraman to the floor, and she gets very passionate, and while she's being recorded by someone else, which gets posted to the internet, and then she becomes what in the show a viral sensation, that's what they refer to her as, which again I think is sort of another statement from, if you are public, you're public all the time. There's a point in a TV show that she mentions that she didn't know she was being filmed, and sort of tries to use that in defence of her actions. But I feel that if you're in a position of power, or any position that people look to you, people will video you and use that personal opinion or not. So she's invited on to this morning show to sort of discuss what went on as part of a Strong Women segment. And she is interviewed by Jennifer Aniston's character, who is a little bit threatened by this other strong-minded female, but also she's quite upset and emotionally disconnected from the interview, in the sense that it's the day after all these sexual harassment and misconduct claims came out. So she's a little bit sort of strong in the interview. And then as the TV show progresses, if we go to the next episode, we see Bradley's character kept getting invited back by the head of the news division, and Jennifer Aniston's character also learns that she is potentially going to be pushed out, as she's currently negotiating her new contract, and takes it upon herself to announce Bradley as her co-anchor on the morning show without confirmation of anyone. It wasn't her place to announce this role, but she does it publicly and sort of forces the chain of events that follow. And that's sort of where we're really at. There's quite a powerful monologue by Jennifer Aniston while she's sitting in a boardroom in this sort of gorgeous red dress in a room of men all dressed in black, and she's sort of going, like, you've been in this power, you've had the power for far too long. It's time really for women to take control. And she sort of talks about their male egos and how that she has the bargaining chips and she has the power and she's going to use it. So that's where we're really at the end of the third episode. So again, I'm really excited to see how this show progresses. I quite like a TV show which has sort of gritty, deep characters, and I think we're just starting to scratch beyond the surface of these characters, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the cast bring to it. This is Jennifer Aniston's first TV show since Friends, in the sense that everything since then she's done 1 or 2 episodes, she's learned her voice to 5 episodes, but this is the first time that she's been a central character in a TV show since Friends, and it is a completely new direction from that. So even if you're not a Friends fan, I'm surprised by Jennifer Aniston's performance. We very rarely get to see her in a really deep, dramatic sort of character role, but it's nice to see her flex her muscles and sort of really take ownership of this role and make it her own. So yeah, Apple TV Plus has just launched in the UK, launched across 100 countries in the world on the 1st of November, so just on Friday. I was lucky enough that with the purchase of a new product, managed to get 1 year free subscription. And so if you bought a new product from Apple recently, make sure that you check if you're eligible for that. It is $4.99 a month with a 7-day free trial if you're not. eligible for that plan. And also, if you're a student on the Apple Music plan, there is an offer where you'll get Apple TV Plus for free on that plan. So that makes it $4.99 for both Apple Music and Apple TV Plus, which is a great sort of incentive to watch. As I said at the start, the library is still fairly small. It will continue to grow. Let me know your thoughts. If you've watched any of the TV shows, please let me know what you thought. And if you've not, I'd highly recommend using your 7-day free trial, watching a couple episodes of each of these shows. You may fall in love, you may not, but I guess that's what free trials are for. If you want to hear my thoughts on any of the other Apple TV Plus content, again, let me know. I will be watching it as much as I can, and I will keep you updated of any new releases that come to the platform as well. Please subscribe to my channel for future videos, and hit the bell if you want to be updated and notified when I post new videos. And yeah, thank you for watching.